Have you ever been paralyzed by nerves? Like that moment right before a big presentation, a Zoom call, or even just a difficult conversation and your mind floods with doubts? Well, here's the thing, 99% of those feelings, they're not real. They're just limiting beliefs. They're holding you back. And today, I'm going to show you how to break free from them and step into your highest performing self. Let me tell you a story. I'll never forget the day I read for a role in Insomnia, a movie directed by Christoper Nolan. You know, the guy behind The Dark Knight and Inception. And here's the kicker. I wasn't just reading for Christoper Nolan. When I was reading, Al Pacino walks into the room with him. I was at Paramount on the lot, and I remember being nervous going in. I knew I was right for the role, but I swear I'd almost talk myself out of it before I even get into the room and into the door. And then seeing Al Pacino, that threw me sideways. So now you have to understand, this was Al Pacino from Scarface and The Godfather, this living legend. And so I wasn't thinking about the role. I was thinking about all these incredible movies he'd done and why I didn't belong in that room. I was young, and back then, I didn't have the tools I have now. I hadn't directed movies yet. I hadn't developed the ability to manage my emotions or sit with those feelings and center myself. Those nerves, those doubts, they got the better of me. And the wild part about it was Christoper Nolan and Al Pacino, they were sitting there and they weren't judging me. They looked like they were, but they were actually probably hoping I would crush it. And directors and actors, they want you to succeed, but I couldn't see that because I was too caught up in my own limiting beliefs. Now, this isn't just about an audition. This is about you. It's about those moments when you have to step up, whether it's public speech, a Zoom presentation, a tough conversation, or creating content for your business. Those nerves, they stem from worry. And here's the truth, 99% of those worries, they're not real. They're just stories that your mind tells you to keep you in the comfort zone. And what if instead of labeling those feelings as fear, you recognize them for what they really are? They're this opportunity that's knocking. They're taking you to the edge of your comfort zone and asking you to grow beyond it. So how do you break free? Well, I want to share a tool that helped me step into my zone of genius. And it's all about shifting how you see those moments. Step one, you'll notice that feeling. When you have those nerves that kick in, don't push them away. Stop and notice them. This is the first step to taking back control. Step two, you're going to drop the thought. Imagine squeezing a tennis ball in your hand and then letting it go. That's what you do with your worry. You just drop it. You don't have to grip it. You don't have to hang on to it. And step three, you ask yourself, what positive thing is trying to come through? Instead of getting stuck in worry, get curious. What is this energy trying to show you? And step four, you feel the emotion. The breakthroughs don't come from logic. They're emotional. They're physical. Pay attention to what you feel in your body. Maybe it's that tightness in your chest, or that spark of energy in your stomach, or that knot in your throat. Step five, let yourself feel it. Don't rush to the next thing. Let yourself feel that sensation deeply. Often what you think is fear is actually excitement. It's energy and it's waiting to be released. Step six, you're going to take small action. So once you sit with that, you find clarity, and that's your signal to act. Maybe it's speaking up, you start the presentation then, or even just take a deep breath and begin. Here's the deal, those nerves, that worry, it's just a signal, like I said, that something bigger is trying to emerge. It's a chance to step into that zone of genius and become the leader, the speaker, the performer that you are meant to be. So the next time you feel nerves creeping in, ask yourself,
what is trying to break through here?
Lean into it. That is where your highest performing self is waiting to come through. Now, if this resonated with you, drop a comment and let me know how you're going to apply this. And if you're ready to truly level up, follow me for more tools like this to help you perform at your best.